Giovanni and welcome to Mind's online tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve problems in algebra. So we have here a problem. A farmer raises cows and chickens. The farmer has a total of 42 animals. One day, he counts the legs of all animals and realizes that he has a total of 114 legs. How many cows and chickens does the farmer have? First thing that you have to do here is to identify the different quantities involved in this problem. So we have the number of cows and the number of chickens. So we need to find how many cows and how many chickens are there in the farm. Of course, the problem here, the only given are the number or the total number of animals and the total number of legs. So since the two quantities here are the number of cows and the number of chicken, we have to use two variables. We can actually use any letters if you want. You can use A and B, you can use M and N, but for this example, I'm going to use X and Y. So let X be the number of cows. And let Y be the number of chickens. And now let's read again the problem. A farmer raises cows and chickens. The farmer has a total of 42 animals. So we stop until here. So that 42 animals are the cows and chickens, but we do not know yet how many number of cows and how many number of chickens. So that would be 42, the total number of animals. Take note of the word total. So that means this 42 is a combination of the number of cows and the number of chickens. So definitely we're gonna add the number of cows and the number of chicken. So we have here X for the number of cows and Y for the number of chickens. So we have X plus Y is equal to 42. So we have here an equation which is X plus Y is equal to 42. Let's continue the problem. One day, he counts the legs of all animals and realizes that he has a total of 114 legs. So we have here 114. That would be the total number of legs. But we do not know yet how many number of legs are there for the cows and the number of legs for the chicken. Remember that we have here X, that would be the number of cows, Y, that would be the number of chickens. So in a cow, there are 4 legs, right? So that would be 4 legs in a cow, or 4 legs times cows, since cows is represented by X, which is the variable. So that would be 4 times X, or 4X. So that would be the number of legs for the cows. And we also do the same with the chicken. There are 2 legs for the chicken, so that would be 2 times Y. We use Y here because that Y represents the number of chickens. So that would be 2Y is equal to the number of legs for chicken. Alright, so now we're gonna make an equation. Take note again of the word total, meaning we're gonna add the number of legs of the cows and the number of legs of the chicken. So that would be 4X plus 2Y is equal to 114. So there are 2 equations here. X plus Y is equal to 42 and 4X plus 2Y is equal to 114. The best way we can solve this is using the system of linear equation. And there are two methods to solve this one. We can use the substitution method or the elimination method. So let's try with the substitution method. So we have to rewrite the two equations here. We have x plus y is equal to 42. And the other one is 4x plus 2y is equal to 114. We can use substitution method by finding the initial value of x or y. So you're gonna choose which of the two equations will be used. So I choose number one. Why? Because it's easy for me to transpose the terms from one side to the other because there's no coefficients beside x and y. So I'm gonna transpose this as x is equal to negative y plus 42. How did you get negative y? We're gonna use the addition property of equality. So we have here x plus y minus y is equal to minus y plus 42. Why do we subtract y by y? So that it will be cancelled. Y minus y is 0, and what remains here is x is equal to negative y plus 42. And that's it. Alright? So why is we need to find the initial value for x or y here? Because we are going to use the substitution method. We're gonna substitute that initial value to the second equation, which is 4x plus 2y is equal to 114. So our value of x here is equal to negative y plus 42. So instead of writing x here, we substitute x by its value. So that would be 4. 4x is 4 times x. So that would be 4 times. Instead of writing x, we have to replace it with negative y plus 42. Then you just copy the remaining terms there. So plus 2y is equal to 114. Now we have the distribution property. So we're gonna multiply 4 times the terms inside the parentheses. We have 4 times negative y, so that would be negative 4y. 4 times 42, so that will be plus 168. Then just copy plus 2y is equal to 114. So we can combine the same terms. What are the same terms here? We have negative 4y and 2y. How do we know that the two terms are the same? If they have the same variable and the same degree. So we can combine them. So that would be negative 4y. We have to put 2y beside negative 4y. So that would be plus 2y plus 168 is equal to 114. So negative 4y plus 2y is negative 2y. And then we can transpose 168 to the other side. So what remains here is negative 2y equals 114 minus, because if you transpose one term from one side to the other side, the sign will change. Instead of positive, that will become negative, or negative will become positive. So that would be 168. Or you can use the addition property of equality, but this is the shortcut. Alright, so just copy negative 2y is equal to 114 minus 168. We have 54, or negative 54, because we are subtracting smaller number by a bigger number. So that would be negative 54. And now, since we are going to find the value of y here, and we have a coefficient of negative 2 beside y, and the only way we can remove that is just divide it by negative 2 both sides. So we divide negative 2 both sides. Negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1. So what remains here is y is equal to negative 54 divided by negative 2 that would be positive 27. Why is it positive? Because you are dividing both negative numbers. So if you divide both negative or both positive, that is positive. So y is equal to 27. We are not yet done here because we still need to find the value of x. You can choose any of the equations here to find for the value of x. So that would be x plus y is equal to 42. And now let's substitute the value of y. So we have 27. So we have x plus 27 is equal to 42. We can use the addition property of equality, or you can do the shortcut. So we have x plus 27 minus 27 is equal to 42 minus 27. So 27 minus 27, that is 0. So what it means here is x is equal to. So now we subtract 42 minus 27. So that would be 15. So x is equal to 15. Let's try to check. X plus y is equal to 42. We're gonna check if the number of cows and the number of chickens is equal to 42. So x is 15 plus y is 27 is equal to 42. Sorry, this is 27. Alright, so 15 plus 27, so that would be 42 is equal to 42. Correct. And now let's check the number of legs of cows and the chicken. So we have here 4x plus 2y is equal to 114. So we have 4 times x, which is 15, plus 2 times y, which is 27. So that would be 114. So 4 times 15, that is 60, plus 2 times 27, that is 54, is equal to 114. So if you're gonna add 60 plus 54, that is 114, is equal to 114. That's also correct. So that means the number of cows is equal to 15, and the number of chicken is equal to 27. Alright, so that's how you solve this problem involving two quantities using the system of linear equation with the method of substitution method or the elimination method to find the value of x and the value of y. So I hope you learned something and how to do it. And once again, this is Teacher Giovanni saying that math is minds. Math is not a difficult subject if you are willing to learn. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye!